Listen to me. Success ain't luck, it's discipline. It's focus. It's falling down and getting back up when nobody's watching. It's doing what you said you'd do long after the feeling is past. The problem is too many people wait for the right moment. But let me tell you something, the right moment is right now. See, you got to want it more than sleep, more than comfort, more than anything that's holding you back. Every morning ask yourself, how bad do I want it? And if the answer isn't more than yesterday, you need to adjust. Now, hear this, dreams are good, but discipline, that's what separates the talkers from the doers. You say you want success, then show up for yourself every single day. No excuses, no shortcuts. Because effort is between you and you. And when the world tells you you can't, you tell yourself, watch me. Because faith and hard work, that's a combination nobody can stop. But you got to believe it before you see it. You got to walk like it's already yours. You got to talk like it's already done. And when it gets tough, because it will, you don't quit. You push, you dig deeper. Because the life you want is waiting on the other side of effort. So get up, stay up, keep pushing, because your time is now. Success is not luck, it's discipline, it's consistency. It's waking up every day and choosing to put in the work, even when you don't feel like it. Most people think success is about talent or being in the right place at the right time. But let me tell you something, opportunity means nothing if you're not prepared for it. Hard work prepares you, discipline shapes you, consistency builds you. The ones who win in life aren't the ones who got lucky. They're the ones who showed up when nobody was watching. The ones who practiced when others were sleeping. The ones who pushed through even when they were tired, frustrated, or full of doubt. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means staying committed long after the motivation fades. Because motivation is temporary, but discipline, that stays with you. Consistency means showing up every single day, not just when it's easy, not just when you feel inspired, but when it's hard, when it's boring, when nobody's clapping for you. That's what separates winners from those who quit. Success is a product of your daily habits, not one lucky break. It's what you do over and over again that shapes your future. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your discipline. People see greatness and call it luck. They see the trophies, the money, the achievements, and they assume it just happened. What they don't see is the sacrifice, the late nights, the early mornings, the discipline to say no to distractions, the focus to keep going even when the progress is slow. Hard work beats talent when talent refuses to work hard. And talent with hard work, that's unstoppable. So if you want success, stop waiting for luck. Start building the habits that will take you where you want to go. Because in the end, success doesn't go to the lucky, it goes to the ones who refuse to quit. The right time is now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Because if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. You have to be willing to commit yourself to limitation. Imagine this being a triple wear room area. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start when things settle down, I'll go for it when I have more time, when I feel more confident, but days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and before you know it, another year has passed and you're still in the same place, still waiting, still making excuses, still telling yourself the same story. The truth is, nothing changes until you do. You don't need more time. You don't need better circumstances. You need to start right now with what you have, with where you are. Because action creates momentum, momentum creates progress, and progress changes your life. You will never have everything figured out. You will never feel 100% ready, and that's okay. Success isn't about knowing every step in advance. It's about taking the first step and figuring it out along the way. Too many people wait for a sign, for permission, for someone to tell them it's time. But nobody is coming to push you. Nobody is coming to hand you your dreams. If you want something, you have to move towards it. You have to stop waiting and start working. Stop overthinking and start doing. Because every second you wait is a second you'll never get back. And time, it doesn't pause for anyone. So what are you waiting for? The fear won't go away. The doubts won't magically disappear. But if you take action despite them, that's when everything changes. The right time is not later. The right time is not someday. The right time is now. Desire must outweigh comfort. You have to want success more than you want ease, more than you want sleep, more than you want to fit in, more than you want to stay the same. Because success demands sacrifice. It asks you to trade what's easy for what's necessary, to choose discipline over distraction, to choose growth over excuses, to choose progress over comfort. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it's a trap. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you small. It whispers, take it easy, do it tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next year. And before you know it, you've wasted time you can never get back. You say you want success, then prove it. Want it more than comfort. Want it more than the approval of others. Want it more than your fears. Want it so bad that nothing can stop you, because comfort won't make you great. Comfort won't build your dreams. Comfort won't change your life. Only hunger will. Hunger to be better. Hunger to push past limits. Hunger to break through every obstacle in your way. There will be days when quitting feels easier, when rest looks more appealing than work, when distractions call your name. That's when you have to remind yourself, what do I want more? Success or comfort? Because you can't have both. You can't chase your dreams while clinging to what's safe. You can't rise while staying in the same place. Winners don't choose comfort. They choose the grind. They choose the late nights. They choose the discipline that success requires, because they know comfort is the enemy of greatness. And the only way forward is through. Dreams need discipline. You can have the biggest vision in the world. You can imagine success, picture the life you want, see it so clearly in your mind. But if you don't put in the work, it means nothing. Vision without action is just a fantasy. Dreams don't work unless you do. It's not enough to want it. It's not enough to talk about it. It's not enough to feel inspired for a moment and then go back to old habits. The real question is, are you willing to be disciplined? Are you willing to show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it? Are you willing to do the hard things, the boring things, the uncomfortable things? Because that's what it takes. Discipline is waking up early when your body wants to sleep. Discipline is staying focused when distractions are pulling you away. Discipline is saying no to the things that waste your time. Discipline is putting in the hours even when nobody is watching. That's the difference between the ones who succeed and the ones who don't. The successful ones, they don't rely on motivation, because motivation fades. They rely on discipline. They rely on habits. They rely on the commitment they made to themselves. They don't make excuses. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They do what needs to be done every single day, because they know success is earned, not given. And the price of success, it's discipline. It's sacrifice. It's choosing growth over comfort. It's showing up even when the results aren't there yet, even when nobody is clapping for you, even when it feels like nothing is working. Because discipline is trusting the process, putting in the work, knowing that one day it will all pay off. Dreams are only real when you back them up with action. And if you want it, truly want it, then prove it. Excuses don't build success, they only hold you back. They sound nice, don't they? They'll understand, I'll do it later, I'm too tired. But at the end of the day, excuses don't get you closer to your goals, they just create more reasons to stay stuck. If you want to build something meaningful, you have to show up for yourself every single day. No one else is going to do it for you. No one is coming to push you, to make sure you work hard, to hold you accountable. It's all on you. And that's a good thing, because it means you control your future. You have the power to make things happen. But only if you stop making excuses. Only if you stop finding reasons why it's too hard, too early, too late, or too complicated. There will always be challenges. There will always be reasons not to act. But showing up anyway, that's what makes the difference. Even on the days when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, stressed, or overwhelmed, even when things are tough and the road ahead seems long, you have to show up. Because success doesn't happen in the moments when everything is perfect. It happens in the moments when you choose to push through, when you choose to stay focused even when it's hard, when you choose to give it your all, even when you don't feel like you have anything left to give. Excuses are easy. They are the quick way out. But success isn't built on the easy road. It's built on the days when you kept going, even when it felt impossible, when you showed up even when nobody was watching, when you put in the work even when the results weren't immediate. So stop waiting for the perfect time or for the right circumstances. Show up for yourself. Make the choice every day to move closer to the life you want. Because if you don't show up for yourself, who will? Prove doubt is wrong. When people say you can't, let your success be the answer. There will always be people who don't believe in you. There will always be voices telling you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough. They'll tell you your dreams are too big, your goals are unrealistic, and your ideas are impossible. But here's the thing. You don't need their approval. You don't need their permission. You don't need their validation. What you need is to prove them wrong. Let your success be the response to every negative comment. Let your results speak louder than their doubts. Because when they tell you that you can't, they're just revealing their own limits. They're telling you what they think is possible, not what you can achieve. Your potential is not defined by their perception of you. It's defined by the effort, the work, the dedication, and the heart you put into it. When they say you can't, that's when you show them just how wrong they are. Don't waste time arguing with those who don't believe in you. Don't spend your energy trying to convince them. Instead, use that energy to push forward. Focus on your goals, your vision, your mission. Let your actions be the proof. Let the progress you make be the loudest voice, because success isn't about trying to change their minds. It's about changing your life. And when you reach your goals, when you've overcome the obstacles, when you've proven that you are capable of more than they ever imagined, that's when their doubts won't matter anymore. Your success will silence every critic, and you'll know that you were right all along. So keep moving forward, keep working, keep striving, keep believing in yourself. Prove them wrong, not with words, but with results. And effort are unstoppable. You have to believe in yourself before anyone else does. Before your friends believe in you, before your family believes in you, before anyone else sees what you see. Because in the beginning, it's just you and your vision. No one else will understand it the way you do. No one else will see the potential like you do. But that doesn't matter. What matters is your belief. What matters is your faith in yourself, even when the world doubts you. When nobody is clapping, you need to clap for yourself. When nobody believes, you need to believe. Faith is what will carry you when things get tough. It's what will keep you going when you want to quit. It's what will push you forward when every part of you says, give up. But faith alone isn't enough. Faith without effort is empty. It's the combination of both that makes the magic happen. You can't just sit back and wish for success. You can't just hope that things will fall into place. You have to put in the work. You have to show up every day, even when it's hard. You have to take action, even when you don't feel ready. Faith gives you the courage to take that first step. Effort makes sure you keep going. Effort is what will carry you through the challenges. Effort is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's easy to believe when everything is going right. But faith, real faith, shows up in the hard times. It's in those moments when you can't see the finish line, but you keep moving anyway. It's in those moments when you're tired, discouraged, or doubting yourself, but you keep pushing forward. Faith and effort are unstoppable because together, they make you relentless. They make you believe that no matter the obstacle, no matter the setback, you can overcome it. And when you believe in yourself, and when you put in the work, there's nothing that can stop you. Walk and talk like a winner. You have to carry yourself like the person you want to be, not just the person you are right now. Your actions, your attitude, your words, they all need to reflect the future version of yourself. You can't wait until you're successful to act successful. You can't wait until you have it all together to start walking with confidence. Because confidence isn't something you wait to have. It's something you create. You create it with every step you take, with every word you speak, with every decision you make. If you want to be a winner, you need to start thinking like one. You need to start talking like one. You need to start acting like one. When you walk into a room, own it. When you speak, speak with purpose. When you make decisions, make them with conviction. Believe in your worth before anyone else believes in it. Your mindset is everything. If you carry yourself like you're already successful, you'll start attracting the opportunities and people that align with that vision. People can sense confidence. They can sense whether you believe in yourself or not. So why wait to act like the person you're becoming? Why wait until everything falls into place before you start showing up like you already have it together? Start now. Talk with conviction. Walk with purpose. When you speak, let your words reflect the goals you're working towards. When you act, let your actions reflect the person you know you're destined to become. It's not about being perfect right now. It's about becoming. The journey is just as important as the destination, so walk like you're already where you want to be. Talk, and soon your actions will lead to results, and your results will show the world what you've been working on all along. Push through the struggle. Tough times will come no matter who you are. No one is exempt from pain, from challenges, from moments when everything feels like it's falling apart. But in those moments, you have two choices. You can let the struggle define you, or you can use it to shape you. The path to success is never smooth. There will be obstacles. There will be days when you want to quit, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you feel like you've given everything and it's still not enough. But in those moments, quitting isn't an option. The struggle is where growth happens. It's in the hard times that you learn who you truly are. It's in the moments when you're tested, when everything is on the line, that you discover your true strength. The greatest victories come from the hottest battles. The most successful people aren't the ones who never faced adversity. They're the ones who faced it head on and kept going. They didn't stop when things got tough. They didn't quit when it felt like they were losing. They kept pushing because they understood something fundamental. Struggle is temporary, but the strength you gain from it lasts forever. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every setback is a lesson in resilience. So when you're facing the struggle, remember this: you are capable of more than you think. You are stronger than the obstacles in front of you, and quitting is never the answer. When you feel like you can't go on, push a little harder. When it feels like you're at your breaking point, hold on just a little longer. The breakthrough is coming, but it's not going to find you if you give up. Push through the struggle. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. And when you keep pushing, when you refuse to quit, that's when you win. Your time is now. Stop waiting. Stop telling yourself you'll start tomorrow, next week, or next month. There's no better time than right now. The truth is, you're never going to feel completely ready. You're never going to have everything figured out. There will always be something else that needs to be done, something that feels like it's in the way, but you have to realize your time is now. The longer you wait, the longer you put off your dreams, the more you delay the life you want. The more you tell yourself that you'll start when the time is perfect, the further away that perfect time gets. You don't need everything to be perfect. You just need to start. The most successful people didn't wait for everything to fall into place. They made it happen despite the uncertainty, despite the challenges, despite the fear. They took action even when they didn't have all the answers. They understood that the only way to build the life they wanted was to start building it today. Your future is not something that's waiting for you to show up. It's something you create starting right now. Every moment you waste is a moment you can never get back. Every second you spend waiting is a second you're not working towards the life you deserve. It's time to take ownership of your future. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect opportunity and start creating your own opportunities. The clock is ticking. Your time is now. If you want to change your life, stop waiting for change to happen on its own. Take action. Start today with what you have. It doesn't matter how small the steps are, as long as you're moving forward. Don't wait for someone else to tell you it's your time. You know it's your time. The only thing stopping you is the decision to act. So make that decision. Your time is now. Your time is now. There's no more waiting, no more excuses. And the life you want is on the other side of the choices you make today. So take the first step. Embrace the challenge. And know that every effort you put in will bring you closer to the person you're meant to become. It's your time to build, to create, to rise. And when you look back, you'll see that the decision to act today was the moment everything started to change. So go ahead, take control of your future, because the only thing standing between you and the life you've always dreamed of is the action you take right now.